What is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm gonna be giving y'all some Netflix suggestions that are binge worthy, got some little spice into it, some entertainment, and that's not boring. So I like to watch stuff that will keep me engaged, keep me hooked in, like, for real, that happened, yeah. You know, that's me. So you know, your girl got you. I got the good shows. I have shows and I have movies. So first we're gonna get into the shows. So first up I have is Night Agent. When I watched this in the beginning, at first I was like, this don't really seem interesting, but it's interesting. So it's basically these people, they work in the White House and they have this boy. So he become a night agent in the White House. One night he get a call from this girl because she was by her aunt and her uncle, and they were secret agents, but she didn't know. They just tell her that they have regular jobs or whatever. They was in trouble one night and they had bad guys coming by the house and it was, you know, shooting and stuff. So they tell her, hey, you see this paper, go run by the neighbor and call this number and tell them night agent code so they could come and help. And she went and do that, but the auntie uncle had died. They had put her in a safe house because one of the bad guys had seen her. The night agent name is Peter, and I just love them together. Like, they had ended up liking each other, but that show have a lot of plots and twists that you would never see coming. The next one I have is The Residence. The Residence is basically like Grey's Anatomy, but to me it's better. This is basically about, you know, them being doctors, but it's also talking about their personal life. Yeah, I just like watching doctor stuff where you have people coming in and you seeing them do surgeries and stuff like that. It's just fun to watch to me. I don't know, I don't like to see all that bloody stuff though. I ain't saying all that. Next we have Dead to Me. So Dead to Me is basically this woman, her husband had died because somebody run him over with their car, but the person that run him over with their car become best friends with the wife. The wife didn't know that she is the one that had run over the husband, but when she find out, hey, things went south. It went real south. I can't say much else, I'm gonna spoil it, but just go check it out, I'm telling you. So the next one is XO Kitty. If you watch the movie To All the Boys I Loved Before or something like that, I'm gonna put the picture so you can see. I'm gonna put the picture for all of them so you can see how they look. But if you have watched this specific movie To All the Boys I Loved Before, the same person that made that movie is basically a continuance of Kitty life. It's basically a series just for Kitty, showing how she went to college, how she went to the same college as her mother in China, in Tokyo or wherever, and she had this boyfriend and she make friends. In Girl, she had a lot of drama. Oh god, she make a lot of drama. And then she end up figuring out that she gay. Like, it's just a lot. It was a lot. Okay, whoever be making these shows, y'all know how to be messy. So next up is Love is Blind. I think everybody know about Love is Blind, but I like Love is Blind. Love Island is basically like a experiment show where people dating but they're not seeing each other. They're talking to each other through pods, so they have to ask personal questions. You know, some people mostly date because of how they look, have bottom, boobs, whatever, but in this experiment you're not seeing nothing. You have to like each other based off of basically falling in love for who the person really is. And the only way you get to see each other is if one of them propose, which is mostly the men proposing. I like that because these days people just dating for like looks. Next is Santa Clarita Diet. So it's basically this woman, she eat raw meat ever since that day. She just like a hungry dog that just want raw meat. So her husband had to get going out killing animals, not even animals, killing people. They would kill people and store it in a cooler so she could have meat and blood to drink it. I don't know. And then they had children and it was hiding it from the children. When I watched, I was like, if I was her husband, I would be scared she would eat me next. Next is Blood and Water. So Blood and Water is basically like an African type of show, but it's like the good type of African shows. You know, it's not really African, but it's African. It have this girl. She just went to this new school and have this popular girl, right? She was good at competing in swimming competitions and stuff. She was popular. And then the girl who was new to the school, she found out that she had this sibling, and then she just trying to figure out who this sibling is, and the sibling ended up being the professional swimmer girl. The girl was being mean to her because she thought she was stalking her and stuff, but literally she just wanted to tell her that their sisters, they ended up becoming friends and liking each other. And then, you know, she get the courage to tell her like, hey, you know, I think you're my sister. The other girl was like, yeah, I find it strange because I see this, that, and that, and then you know they just come together and they start investigating, and a lot of stuff unfold, and I can't say too much because then I'm gonna spoil it. I'm gonna basically be talking the show, and y'all don't gonna have to watch it because I didn't say anything. Next is Fool Me Once. I literally just finished watching this show yesterday, and it's tea. Okay, this is one of the shows where is an unlimited series. I think they just call it on Netflix or something like that. But it only be having like 8 episodes, but a lot be happening in each episode. I love those shows because you know they just get to the point. They don't drag it along and do all these episodes and seasons for no reason. I love when they do that. Yeah, so it's basically this lady. She was in the military or something like that, and she used to fight in wars and stuff. She had a sister that were like, I don't know, I think she was like a journalist or something. Her sister was investigating her husband murder or family business because they have this business. But you know, like when family have this successful business, is always something going on in the back. Like it's always something fishy going on. So the sister like noticed, and she was like, you know, investigating, and she was getting so close to finding out there's something, and she died. People keep dying every time they investigate this one thing. Her husband died right in front of her face. Somebody was driving by on a bike and they just pow 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 shoot him. So that traumatized her even more. She keep getting these flashbacks from when she was in a war, seeing people die in front of her. She have a daughter with her husband. Her husband mother don't like her for some reason. I don't know. The plot twist in this show, A1, y'all did y'all thing with that show. I'm not even gonna lie. The next one is Love Never Lies. So Love Never Lies, this is an African reality show, and it's basically couples come on this show to see how often the couples lie or how often the couples tell the truth, and the couple that tells the least lies is gonna win all the money at the end of the show because they have a lie detector test. So the host gonna keep asking each couple or each partner questions to see how much they're gonna lie or tell the truth, because they have the lie detector will say either they lie or if they didn't lie. Every time somebody lie, the money deduct from the money that they're gonna win, and every time they tell the truth, you add money to the money they're gonna win. I wouldn't be on that show because let me find out you like to lie. And they had this one gay couple, like 2 men. They was like, I don't know, I just like them. It was making me laugh. The next one is The Circle. So I think everybody know about The Circle. That's like one of the popular shows on Netflix. I love to watch The Circle. So basically, you can either come as yourself or you can come as somebody else and catfish the other people, making them think that you're the person that you're not. Everybody have their own apartment complex. They're gonna be talking to each other through a screen. They'll be typing. They're gonna be getting challenges to see who real and who not. They have ratings, so every other episode they get to rate each other from number 1 to number 10. If people keep rating you to number 10, you're gonna get eliminated. Number 1 is the best. If you get number 1, then you're gonna be an influencer, and they're gonna always be 2 influencers, and those 2 influencers, they're gonna come together and chat to come to a decision on who to eliminate or who they think is a catfish. And I really gotta explain them, but I hope you're following. For the last show, which is The Ultimatum. The Ultimatum is basically couples coming on a show because one partner is ready to get married and one partner is not. The partner that is ready to get married is giving the partner that is not ready to get married an ultimatum. So they're like, yeah, if you still not ready to date me, then I done. We can't date no more. That's basically an ultimatum. So they're gonna come on the show, they're gonna date other people, they're gonna fake date other people, be in fake relationships to see if, you know, they really like the partner they are with, or if they wanna leave that partner and be with somebody else, because that could also happen. You could leave with your partner at the end and get engaged or whatever, or you can leave with somebody else. I don't know how people could do shows like that, because if you have to leave me for somebody else on this show, and I would be even more embarrassed because I bring you on this show and then you will leave me, I would regret that forever. But that's all for the TV shows. So now we're gonna move on to the movies. I only have like 2 movies, but the first movie is Our Little Secret. It's a Christmas movie, but hey, it's never too late to be in the Christmas spirit. Christmas movies, I could watch that all year round. They are my favorite type of movies, especially with like romance and stuff. Like, That's my cup of tea. Our little secret is basically they have this woman. She used to date this boy when she was younger, and he asked her to marry him, but she was like no, because he only asked her to marry him because she wanted to move away somewhere else for school, and he didn't want her to move away. So he was like, just marry me and stay here. And she was like, no, I gotta go, I have to go, I don't want to stay here, there's nothing for me here. So they break up, they split, and now this new person that she's with invite her to a family holiday trip. So they went on this trip, and guess who was there? Yep, the ex was there. The ex was there, and he was dating her boyfriend's sister. So you know how that went. That was a lot of drama. They was avoiding each other, being awkward. They both acting like they don't know each other, but the family end up fighting the hotel. Like, oh, I can't say too much. I can't say too much. Last but not least, the last holiday. So the last holiday, this movie have Queen Latifah in it, and if you know me, any movie with Queen Latifah in it, I'm going to watch, because she's just hilarious. She's funny. I like to watch her act. She's A1 in acting. In this movie, she doesn't have money, you know. She found out that she was sick and that she could have possibly died, and she had this crush. Her crush is her friend, actually. She have this friend, but she actually crushing on him. She like him, but she just never tell him. He like her back, and he never tell her either. So they are secretly liking each other, not knowing that they both like each other. So all the savings, every bit of savings that she had in the bank, she went and take it in cash full, and she went to her dream vacation that she always wanted to go to. It was like this nice hotel. It was snowing. It was in New York. For some reason, her crush was there also. You know, it had drama and all that stuff during the movie and stuff, but it had a time where she confessed her feelings for him. Yeah, it was just a beautiful love story. Y'all gotta watch it. It's beautiful. When I watched that movie, to me, the lesson that I learned from that movie is don't wait until, you know, something bad happened or somebody tell you that you have to die to go and do what you want to do in life. Just go and do what you want to do in life, regardless if you're dying or not, because you only live once and you don't know when your last day is. And you want to be with somebody, tell them. You want to go on vacation, go. You know, just live life on edge, because you never know. I hope I give y'all some good suggestions. You know, I tried my best. Netflix don't even be having good stuff these days, but lately, I ain't gonna lie, they've been putting out some good stuff, but I have to watch them before I suggest it to y'all, because you know. But yeah, that's today's video, and I'm gonna see y'all next time. Bye.